right, we are back after just getting done with chaos.
I got my drink and
Yep.
I'm thirsted up.
We're jumping straight into destruction.
5 more factions.
5 more factions, and you. We talked about it earlier, but you said this was the best one.
I think the destruction armies gained the most out of almost all the other armies.
Okay, well let's get into
That's
it.
my opinion.
I did not do any of these. I will be honest with everyone. The only army that I would play for destruction right now is Kruleboyz or maybe Sons.
You're only playing
But
Kruleboyz because I'm playing it.
I wanted to play it before you started playing it, okay?
I know, I'm
But
borrowing your army, so.
but uh other than those two, I don't. Again, I'm one that does not like to roll 4-ups, so I don't play these armies.
And that is the destruction penalty.
I just sorry, I can't do it. Kruleboyz seems very intriguing though, so I know you played a lot of them, and we'll jump into it and get into it. But I'm not a big destruction fan, so we'll see what happens. All right, tier list explanation again. This is kind of what everyone uses as a baseline.
Yep. And once more, as our description, a lot of these were done by our community, not us. Well, I did 2 of these.
You did 2 of them. Yeah.
And we wanted people who actually play the armies, who know a little bit more,
Yep.
and to get their opinion on it. And then we can go ahead and talk about our opinion based off of theirs.
Yep.
And if we agree or disagree.
Agree to disagree. All right. Let's start with Gitz. I did not do this. I think Zach did this, if I had to guess.
Yeah, and Zach has been playing Gitz for like
Zach has
3
been
years.
playing Gitz for the entire time I've known him.
I don't think I've ever seen him not play Gitz.
I have never seen him not play Gitz. I've only ever seen him play Gitz. He is like our resident Gitz player.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even close. So let's see what he. I need to get my my information up here. Hold on. Cam, you want to take us through? Actually, I'll do Gitz, and then you can take us through the next one because I know you did the next one. Where is
All right.
Gitz? Gitz, the Gloomspite Gitz. All right. So they got 2 battle formations, a completely new spell lore, and 2 war scrolls that I wasn't a huge fan after looking at them. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of them, but I can see where problems can occur. And
I love them, but not for the reasons other people might.
Sure. All right, so the battle formations, Sunbiter pack, pick up to 3 Get Mob units that charge to be targets, add 1 to the rank history of companion weapons. Sure.
You're giving wolves
It's fine.
rend on their big damage attacks, which is okay.
It's fine. If you're playing big, if you're playing heavy Get Mob, sure. It's probably the one I would pick for Get Mob.
Yeah. I don't know how well that you would like do it. Like, I always see the squig one is just better.
Sure. Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
you're still going to play squigs.
Yeah.
And the wolves, like the wolves aren't there to deal that much damage. This allows them to deal damage, but like that's not their job.
Yeah, agreed.
So I don't know if I like it.
I'm with Zach on the next one though. It's not good. Gittish Tide is not good. Once per turn, end of turn, pick a friendly non-squig Moon Clan unit, contesting objective, add 1 to the control score.
Okay.
Of the target unit.
I have never been on an objective that had a Moon Clan on it that I could take.
Is it because they're all dead?
Oh no, they're either all dead or it's theirs. Like there's no in between.
Yeah, why would you take this, man?
Because are they in the light of the moon? All right, they already gained like +3 or +5 to their control score anyways. There's already so many of them.
Yeah,
like
they're like 40 packs most of the time. Like,
yeah, I don't see the use of this battle formation because they're either going to be dead or they're going to be taking the point anyways.
Legitimately pass. Spell lore.
Completely new spell lore, and I think it has some use.
the get speed is extremely good. I do agree with Zach on this. This is an S tier. Until the start of your next turn, this is a 6 cast. Add 2 to the move characteristic of friendly non-Troggoth Gitz units while they're wholly within 12 inches of this unit.
Oh yeah, this is so good.
It's very,
This
very
is
good.
this is the spell you take for the spell lore.
Yeah.
Because you could do this to spiders. You could do this to
Squigs.
Most importantly, is Squigs.
Yeah.
Just everything that's just not a Trog.
You can definitely tell with a lot of these. Like, there's a lot of +2 to movement, and I think it's because we lost Honor Guard.
Yes,
I think they're trying to really incorporate that.
We got used to the +2 movement, and it helped a lot of factions tremendously. And so they didn't want to like get rid of it completely.
I mean, when the Honor Guard thing came out, when you saw that everything got +2 to movement, you were just like, "Wow, that is amazing." So,
yeah, it's like one of the best abilities.
Yeah. The Bright Fright is their unlimited one. This is pick 3 friendly visible Gloomspite Gitz. Each target can immediately use retreat as if it was your movement phase. No mortal damage inflicted by those retreat abilities. Pretty good.
It's very interesting, and this is the unlimited spell too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why it's unlimited. You're already choosing 3 Gloomspite Gitz. That
is true. That's a good point.
I don't know why it's unlimited.
Units in, you're playing a weird ass army,
and you want to retreat with all of them. Something's up. But yeah, this allows the Attuned Ghyran battle tactic, which is a rough run for a lot of armies. And I guess the unlimited comes down to, did you fail it the first time? Well, now you can try it again.
And not taking damage is also very good too.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I would mark it a B. Yeah, it's fine. And then Glaze of Glareface. Zach said niche, but when needed will shine. Pick an enemy unit within 18 until the start of your next turn. The target cannot use run abilities, and half the range characters of the target's ranged weapons.
So you can stop a counterfire pretty nicely. You can make it so someone cannot redeploy because that's a run ability. Yep. It's, as I say, it's very niche, but when it comes into play, it's very good.
So the question becomes, which one do you take?
The
+2 to movement is so good. It's just, I don't know. It's another one where it's kind of tough for me to pick.
I think that +2 to move is the seller.
Yeah, agreed, 100%.
And I think the Bright Fright, that thing, I think that might, surprisingly, I think that might push it over the edge just enough.
With the GHB.
Just because of the GHB.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for the GHB, I probably wouldn't even think about it.
I agree with you on that. Yep. Zach, I agree with all your points. I think you're right on it, buddy. The 2 War Scrolls, Loon Smasher and the Spore Splatter. Here's my thing with the Spore Splatter.
Okay.
At 70 points, it's bonkers. At 70 points, because now you get into a point where, like, do people just start spamming Spore Splatter?
It's really good at 70 points.
Like, D3 damage and 1 rend. Not to mention subtract 1 from attack characteristics while they're in combat with this unit.
Yeah, you just take...
I mean...
And also, it's an infantry, so battle tactic-wise, you could just do scouts with them.
And you get them back?
Yeah. And just like, oh, yeah, you could probably kill me really easily if you really want to. And I'm okay with that.
There's 70 points, man.
It's 70 points for... They come in packs of 5, right? It's 70 points for 10 attacks at 3/4 -1 D3. And also lowers your opponent's attack characteristic.
It's pretty good, man.
And also... one of them can move 2d6 at the end of any turn.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man.
Also, that 2d6 movement can end in combat.
So, the thing is, like, I think most lists are going to run at least a pack of these, I think.
I would honestly like run 2 to 3.
With the GHB and like taking an objective or a terrain feature that you need to.
Yeah.
These are really
they are
good.
so cheap for what they do.
And they do some damage.
Yeah. And like I think of back to Tzeentch with their whole spell that puts a chaos spawn in your opponent's face and they can't do anything. Like, just think I run these guys or I do whatever I can with that plus 2-inch movement that I have to run one of these guys as far forward as I can. End of turn comes, and then I get another 2d6-inch movement, and now I'm in combat with you. It's now your turn. What do you do?
I mean, you're gonna spend your entire turn attacking these 70-point goobers.
You have to spend a turn killing 5 models,
and you're -1 to attacks when you try to do that.
So you can't just not do anything. They're just stuck in your face.
And if you end up retreating from them, they're just gonna keep taking objectives and stuff. Like they're just little goobers, man. I can't believe there's 70 points. It's wild to me.
70 points is wild for them.
That's crazy to me.
And then we have the Fanatics.
The Fanatics, Zach marked these as a C. They still
I understand why
he
put them as C.
But let's see. So you can set them up in the sky, basically.
Yep.
And then once per turn, any charge phase, pick this unit that's in the sky, essentially. Set up this unit anywhere in the battlefield, hold within 3 inches of any Stabba or Shoota's unit. Then it can move 2d6, and can move can move in combat. Then roll a dice for each enemy unit in combat. Inflict an amount of mortal damage on that unit equal to the roll. Hey, it's a full roll too. It's a d6.
These guys are so, I think, deceptively horrifying.
Yeah.
Because their one problem, it's 110 points. So I wouldn't take more than 2, but I would definitely take 2 if I'm going with this strategy. Because you set them up wholly within 3 inches of one of your guys. All right, it can be any charge phase, including your opponent's.
Yeah, that's true.
You then move them 2d6. All you need to do is, if you have them right, your opponent's 3 inches away from you. You just need to roll like a 3 or a 4 out of 2d6. That means you went ahead and you passed over a unit. Now, you just get a free d6 damage on them.
This thing can kill support heroes.
If you get a really high roll on it, you can go just over your opponent
and just
you can hit
support heroes.
And you can hit multiple enemies with it too.
Yeah, multiple
for each enemy.
Yeah. This thing's kind of a support hero killer if you aren't careful with how you put your support heroes.
And you don't have strike first, but also you've already done d6 mortal wounds. Like, it's 110
And what are you
points.
doing? Are you going to spend your first attack going into these guys?
Oh, and you have to. Forget the thing that you charged into or anything like that. You have to fight these guys because that's 15 attacks at 4s, 3s, -2, D3 damage.
Yeah. It definitely. I probably bring these guys to a B as well. I don't think they're that bad. I understand.
Their only problem is 110 points.
I understand the loser strike first because the old ones were super good at strike first, but these have a purpose. I think the issue is you have to take Stabbas and Shootas.
Yeah, that is fair.
So,
but again, these guys, they go out there and they do their job.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at.
It's a one-shot pony, but it does it.
I saw a list that was running basically just Moon Clan that went 3-0 at an RTT either this weekend or last weekend. I'm gonna have to look at them and see.
My bet is they had like 2 or 3 of these guys.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And then you charge into your opponent, and then you go, "Oh wow, I set up one of these guys. Boom. My next turn, I set up another one of these guys. Boom."
Yeah.
At just every single turn.
Pretty bonkers, though. I still think that 70-point Spore Splat, man, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
All right, we get into one that you sort of know.
Oh, I loved Ironjawz.
I know the next one you know even better, but this one you know better than I do. I do. I will say one of the war scrolls I do like a lot.
Yeah. All right.
It's definitely much needed, but yeah, go for it.
Ironjawz, they gain 2 battle formations.
Monster traits?
And monstrous traits, which getting the monstrous traits just they really, really needed. I think their book was based off of monstrous traits, to be honest. And now that they have them, it's it's worth.
And you'll definitely recognize some of the names if you know Ironjawz.
Yes. And then also 2 war scrolls. But for the battle formations, the first one I'll go is to do the big stickers. You pick an Ironjawz unit, and they get +1 to wound rolls. If they target someone that has greater health than you. The problem is the minimum health you have is 2. And so you almost, for the most part, you almost always have greater health than your opponent unless you're like fighting cavalry. And even then, brutes have 3 health.
Yeah.
So you're putting this on Ardboys.
Which
for the most part,
there really to do damage.
Which makes them go from a 4-3s to a 4-2, which is okay, but
yeah, I see the problem with that. Yeah.
But ignore all of that. The main thing that everyone's going to take is the brute fist. Now, when Ironjawz, it is their best ability is that once per turn they get a 3-inch free movement. And that thing changes games. They can go into combat. 3 free inches of movement. It is their best mechanic by far.
I've lost games because of this stupid ability.
Now let's go ahead and double that. Let's give him 2 free movements. All for the low price of you having to have a mega boss. And even if you don't have a mega boss, you know what? On a 3-up, you get it.
Yeah. Pretty good.
This is going to absolutely destroy so many things. Just being able to get so much free movement across the game board wide. Oh, did your opponent go first? Okay, that's 2 units get 3 inches. Now it's my turn. 2 units get 3 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that. My slow army, 2 units got 6 inches of free movement.
Yeah. And I didn't even need to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to take this battle formation, and it's going to be great. So my one problem I have with the Brute Fist is its slander against Gordrak. Because there's only 2 mega bosses in the game. And that is the mega boss on foot, and then the mega boss on Maw Crusher. Yep. And Gordrak, the named hero on a Maw Crusher,
most people take.
The problem, that's one that almost no one takes. He isn't a mega boss. Like the named story mega boss that is the biggest of them all, the leader of the faction, not a mega boss.
That's weird that Gordrak isn't considered a mega boss.
So, if you take him, you don't get to have the free. You have to roll for it.
I think what you do with this one is you take like a bunch of your. This is like your foot hero.
Yeah.
Like you take like maybe 1 or 2 foot mega bosses because they're so good. I really do.
They're
like the foot
they're okay. They're not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Gordrak, right? You can't compare him to Gordrak.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like him.
Or you can actually take the mega boss on the Maw Crusher, because now with the next thing we're talking about, monstrous traits, they can actually be pretty good. And we go to monstrous traits.
Question.
Yes.
You can give monstrous traits to Gordrak, correct?
No, you cannot. He's a named character.
So, because I'm just reading, the monster traits are enhanced that can only be given to monsters. So even though that's the thing, they still can't be unique, though.
If I remember correctly, unique makes it so that you cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't take any enhancements, I think.
Unless there's something I'm missing.
Yeah. Okay, so monstrous traits. All of these are pretty good.
So here's the thing about, giving traits that are free and they're just additional rules which you don't have to replace anything with. They're all good.
Yeah.
Like, and they all have a different niche and use. like the biggin. It's very simple. Add 1 to the Ren characteristic of a companion weapon.
Easy.
Of this unit's companion weapons, which means that the Maw Crusher can actually have a Ren 2 attack now, which is really good because I don't know why it didn't have a Ren 2 attack.
Yep.
Or you can get any of the big pigs, and you can make their super like up to 5 damage attack. You can give them up to Ren 3.
And they hit like a truck.
Yeah, now it hits on a truck even more.
Yeah, when they get full momentum, they're super scary.
I see that combo happening quite a lot, and it will just mow down enemies.
Yeah.
The next one is Fasten. It's very simple. Once per game, you get a free normal move in your hero phase,
which is good. It's fine.
Yep.
Just free. It's just a free move.
You know what's bad when the free move thing isn't like the best ability out of all of them. But Fasten was always taken in 3rd edition.
Yeah. Yep.
Being able to move that big old Maw Crusher somewhere where you need it to be really good.
Yep.
And my favorite out of all of them, but it's probably not the best out of all of them, is Madden. And this is how it works. You charge your big monster into your opponent. Then, as a rampage, you roll a d3. On a 2-up, you deal that much damage. Then you go, did I kill any models? All right. Did you kill any models? Yes. All right. Am I still in combat? Yes. Okay. Roll that d3 again. And you just keep on going until you fail or you don't kill any models or you're not in combat.
Does this stack on top of each other? I guess it does.
Yeah, because you activate the ability again.
So if you activate the full ability again...
Use this ability again.
Yeah.
So it's a d3 damage, then another d3 damage. You know the Wargog Prophet with the mask? Now you can do that.
The one thing that denies that, if your opponent is smart, though, they'll just remove...
the things in combat.
Yeah, the things that are like within 3 inches of it. But
that's fine. You're the one who charged, so you can get into combat with multiple things.
Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna pile in. So I mean, yeah.
If the worst case scenario is your opponent has lost so many models that you are now no longer in combat, fair. I think that's a win.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I hate that it's on a 2-up. I hate it.
If it wasn't on a 2-up, it'd be way too powerful.
Good. Yeah. Understood.
And also, the Maw Crusher has a movement ability as Rampage, so
you're doing a lot of damage on the charge.
It's one of the it's a gambling slot machine, but if you get that 2-up and you keep on getting it, your opponent's going to just be hands on their head, just like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, it definitely gives me a Weird Knob Shaman vibes.
Not as powerful, but still same vibes.
Yep.
And that's why I really love it, because it's fun.
That one is fun. That one's definitely fun.
For one of us.
All right, we get into the War Scrolls. One of them, you like both of them, but the Gore-Gruntas, man, what a change to the Gore-Gruntas.
Because the problem with Gore-Gruntas is that they were afraid of them from the previous.
They're paying for their sins.
From 3rd edition, and so they got rid of a lot of their damage.
Yep.
And all they did this time is they just brought back the possibility of their damage once more. And it's pretty good. It's a simple change, but that's all they needed to do.
Yep.
And so now Gore-Grunters are actually a cav that does damage. Simple as that.
Yep. Still 4s, 3s, -1/1, but on the charge are 2 damage.
Yeah. And their companion attacks are 2 damage.
Yeah, yep, exactly. I bet you... I hate that they're on 4s, but...
I don't think they're auto includes, but I think people are definitely going to include them.
All right, so I got 21 of these things painted. What are your thoughts?
I don't think you should use 21.
Well, that's no fun.
I can see at max 12 of them.
Okay, sure. It's pretty fun.
And then we have the weird Brute Rekkas, which they definitely have a weakness, and that is that they have to be in combat.
And they no longer get the run and charge, right?
Yeah, that is their weakness. Their weakness is that you need to get them into combat for them to be able to get their effect off. But if you get them in combat, you can choose another Ironjawz unit, and they get +1 to hit, which makes that
really good.
4 up to hit to a 3 up to hit. Now, after playing a number of games and doing a number of things, I think this is probably not an A tier. I think it's probably a B tier.
Okay. Okay.
Because you only affect one Ironjawz unit. It's hard for the Rekkas to get into combat.
You can only do once per turn too, so it's not. You can't.
It's once per turn. And it's 9 wounds at a 5 up save, 5 up ward. Like, it's not horrible.
They still do a lot of damage though. How many did you get? 3.
You get 3, and so it's 18 attacks at 4s, 3s, -1/1 anti-infantry.
If you reinforce these, man, that's a lot of damage.
The thing is, I wouldn't reinforce them. There's so much better things out there.
I mean, brutes, right? Just brutes in general.
Yeah, just take brute ragers and
the run and charge is really good. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Their one weakness is that they're slow.
Okay, fair enough. All right. We get to something that you've played quite a bit now at this point.
I love Kruleboyz. Kruleboyz is great. And after playing a little bit, I think some of these have changed, in my opinion.
Okay, fair.
So Kruleboyz, they got 2 new battle formations and 3 monstrous
traits.
Monstrous traits. And then 2 new war scrolls.
Which are bonkers pretty good.
And I think out of everything, almost all of these, like every single war scroll, every single thing added, has a use in this army.
Okay.
One way or another.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, this is one of the reasons why you think Destruction outpaces any of the other ones.
Yeah, because almost everything is useful here in one way or another.
Yeah.
Like the battle formation, the Swamp Horde Bullies. This is what I've been running for a lot of things, and I think this is like A tier. It's so good.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And what it is,
reading it again, I'm just like, oh my gosh.
And what it is if you have a Kruleboy unit in combat, and if another Kruleboy is in combat with the person that they're in combat,
so 2 basically in combat.
Yeah, you just have 2 people in combat with 1 unit. You can choose one of them and get +1 to the attack characteristics on melee weapons. And where this goes from this is okay to wow, this is really good, is Gut Rippers.
Yeah, something charges into you when you have a support hero and range of them, and they're in combat. Just +1
because Kruleboyz are so cheap for a lot of their stuff. You put, and it's because you can control the turn activation with giving strike less really well with Kruleboyz. Being able to give a reinforced Gut Ripper unit 60 attacks, make it so that you have such a higher chance of making it so your opponent doesn't destroy you.
Oh, they'll just, I mean, even then though, even 60 attacks with crit mortal, that's...
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, that's better than... Because, yeah, that's what's so much better than Bloodletters. Bloodletters are 2 wounds each. Same thing as Gut Rippers, but they're... But they,
the thing is
mortals, but you only get 40 attacks.
Yeah, but Bloodletters are 3s, -1/1.
Yeah, but you're just going for crit mortals.
Gut Rippers are 4s, no rend 1 damage.
Yeah, you just want that you want that crit mortal.
Yeah, the only thing you're doing for it is you're fishing for 6s.
Yeah.
But
which still, like to your point, removes enough of their unit
so where they can survive.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
So Swamp Horde Bullies, A+ in my tier.
Is that what you're currently using this?
Yeah, and that's what I've been using, and it is surprisingly effective.
Okay.
All right, the Bad Mouth Betas. I think this is a surprisingly good formation if you build into it.
Okay. All right. I'm all ears.
Because it gives another dirty trick.
Okay.
And the problem is that dirty tricks can be once you start using a lot of them, it becomes harder and harder and harder to use them. Yeah. And that's their penalty, and that's the difficulty with them. However, this dirty trick does so much damage if done correctly. Because it's during the shooting phase.
Your shooting phase.
Yes, your shooting phase. You choose someone within 18 inches, and if that person uses a move ability and does it end closer to you, they take D6 mortals.
Okay, sure. It's kind of nifty. It's neat.
Yeah,
It's very neat.
I would put it under a very niche ability. However, also remember there's a dirty trick where you can teleport.
Oh, so you just teleport in their back line. You're like, okay, well then I guess you're taking D6
Yeah,
you got to move.
you go ahead. You teleport 3 Bolt Boys into their back line, and you go. I spent 90 points on these Bolt Boys. They're now going to They're now going to do some mockery at you.
That's pretty funny.
Do you move? All right, that's D6. That's D6 damage. Did you charge? That's D6 damage. Did you pile in? That's D6 damage.
Each time. Oh wow, yeah, a move ability.
And so you just do.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
it starts adding up like crazy.
It really does. And you just go, yeah, that big blocky, I don't know, Kragnos or something like that you want into my front line. Are you going to send Kragnos to kill 3 Bolt Boys?
And then you just end up killing Kragnos because he just took so much mortals. That's pretty cool. I like it. I think on paper,
it's a very niche ability.
I think on paper it's like meh, but I think in context it could actually be pretty good.
Yeah, like it requires a lot of very tricky play, and Kruleboyz is all about that. Is a lot of like using the resources that are around you, but you can do some very dangerous things with it.
Okay. All right, I like it. I actually like that. It's kind of cool. It's kind of nifty.
All right. And now we're on the monster traits. Now, my ranking of this has actually changed slightly as well.
Okay.
Or I should say, my star has moved.
Okay. All right.
Meaning, +1 hit to your companion weapons,
which are pretty decent in Kruleboyz.
Yeah, Kruleboyz has so many monsters.
Yeah.
And
the companions do a lot of damage too.
Yeah, that's where all the damage comes from for the most part.
Yep.
Being able to have just +1 to hit, really good. And it's for free.
Yeah. Just
now instead of 4s 2s, it's now 3s 2s on probably your biggest hitters in the army.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you can't do that wrong. And if I remember correctly, the Troggoth is a monster, the one that does so much damage, and the one that does all the damage is the companion weapon.
Yeah, it's the monster on him.
Yeah. So now you can put this on your Mire Brute Troggoth, and now it's anywhere between 6 to 10 attacks on 3s 2s -2, 3 damage.
Yeah, that thing can surprisingly get part.
That thing will annihilate things.
Yeah. I like the Mire Brute.
Meanin, really good. We go to the Sneakin'. It's one of those really niche abilities, which I think is really good. Unlike Fasten, you are allowed to use a normal move or a retreat ability during an enemy's hero phase, and you don't take any damage in your retreat ability. Where this comes into play is stuff like the giant birds who have 14-inch movement.
And then you can like redeploy.
You hit them and then you redeploy. You start moving things, and you can start blocking where your opponent goes, or you can move into position where you're next to Gut Rippers, and so that allows your battle formation to +1 to attack.
I'm sensing a theme here on your opponent being out of position from a movement perspective. Like you're basically dictating, like, what do you want to do from a movement perspective? Because I'm making you make hard decisions.
And that is all Kruleboyz. Kruleboyz is on paper, all of their war scrolls kind of suck. You have a 5-up save. You don't have any ward. All of your attacks hit on 4s. Like your main infantry is a 4s, no rend 1 damage. But you have mortals. However, all of your reposition, all of your tricky tactics is the way that you go.
Yeah.
And this just adds another toolbox. My only problem, it's once per game.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
However, if it was not once per game, I think this would probably be one of the strongest monster straits in the game.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I can see it, especially on like what you were saying, like on a bird. It definitely can be pretty strong.
Yeah. But my new favorite one, and I'm trying out right now, and I put my star in, is the Toughen. It's very simple.
Yep.
Subtract 1 from the rank characteristic of weapons used against them. I put it on a bird, and
Essentially gives you a free +1 to save.
Yeah, like as I said, your saves are really not good in this army.
Yeah.
And so being able to make one of your heaviest hitters a monster just that much harder to kill helps so much.
Yeah.
And so now I'm not that afraid if my opponent just decides to shoot my bird off the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're putting Toughen as your star.
Yeah, that's my star. It has saved me a lot.
Okay. Let's go to the War Scrolls. Swamp plus Scumdrek, dude.
I started playing Scumdrek, and every single time I use Scumdrek, my opponents are like, "You did how much damage? What did you do?" Holy cow! This guy hits like a truck.
And he's got his betting chips are crazy good.
Yeah, he's so good. I use this guy, and he's just this threat on the board that my opponent doesn't know what to do about. And the longer he's on the board, the more benefits I get. It's so good. One of the things that makes him stand out by far is the rigged odds. All right. The first time you fail a dirty trick roll each turn, you give this unit a betting chip. And each time you make a dirty trick roll for an ability that targets a unit wholly within 12 inches of this unit, you can spend any number of betting chips, and for each betting chip you spend, add 1 to that roll.
It instantly makes Kruleboyz insanely good, because now the whole reason they were so bad is because you had to bet on their battle trait.
Yeah, on their dirty tricks.
Now you don't really need to do that.
It allows some better use for control to be able to guarantee that I have my dirty tricks.
So you played 3 games this last RTT. How many, between this and the terrain feature, how many dirty tricks did you actually fail?
I failed 4 dirty tricks. However,
out of 3 games.
Out of 3 games. However, I was at a point where I was specifically doing dirty tricks to fail them.
Oh, just to get the betting chip.
Just to get the betting chips.
Okay, that's fair. That's wild. It's just the fact that this guy, I cannot believe that's a thing. That's crazy.
It makes them so good.
It just makes this guy an auto include in the army. They're like, why would you not take this guy?
And then I tell my opponents that's what he does. And then we go to his combat profile, which is so scary. It's 5 attacks at 4s, 3s, -1, 2 damage, mortal wounds, and 6 attacks at 4s, 2s, -1, 3 damage, mortal wounds.
Yeah.
And then we go to his combat ability.
Oh, that's so dumb.
You pick an enemy you're in combat with, you roll a dice. If it's less than or equal to the amount of models in your opponent's unit, he gets 5 up. He gets 5 up crits, even on his companion weapons.
That's wild. I mean, you're doing so much damage.
I played IDK this last weekend, and I had 6 of the charging eels go up against me.
So you're automatically getting your 5 up.
Yep. So I automatically got my 5 up. I gave them strike last because it's a dirty trick, and Scumdrek went ahead and fought them and did 25 mortal wounds. And he just looked at me. He's like, I don't have a unit there anymore.
It just died. Literally it just died. Like that is wild to me. That's crazy.
It's so good. And he has the typical like weakness of he's 15 wounds at a 4-up save, and he's a monster, so you can't really hide him.
Yeah, but shooting would be rough against him.
Yeah,
and you can guarantee you that is the number one thing I'm shooting at when I go into them. He's just so good. He's a complete toolkit for Kruleboyz.
Yeah, he gives the consistency of Kruleboyz so much higher, and that is what Kruleboyz needs.
Yes, 100%. He will be in every list. I just do not see him not being in there.
And then we have one of my favorite war scrolls.
It's one of my favorites. Even the old one was good.
The Killer Boss on the Great Gnashtooth.
Do you like this one more than the old one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is the one where you pull things out. Yeah. This is a very unique ability.
So he is an assassin, is what he is.
Okay.
And he is something that your opponent just goes, wait, it did that? Huh. The first thing is he's only 160 points for 10 wounds at a 3-up save, which is the tankiest thing in the entire army.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing in the book that is tankier than him. He's a 10-inch move, so it's easy for him to get into combat with that, wherever you are, so you can get that +1 to attack characteristic on that Gut Rippers. And that's why I take him. He has 5 attacks at 4s, 3s, -2/2 that do mortal wounds and anti-hero, and just another 5 attacks at 4s, 3s, -1/2. That's his companion. And then he has 2 abilities. The first one is the memeiest one out of all of them. Is once per turn in any combat phase, if he is in combat with an infantry hero, you get to roll 2d6, and you get to move him 2d6. So you can move him just out of combat or just wherever you want. My favorite is just go take an objective. And then your opponent picks up their infantry hero and then puts him into combat with your Gnashtooth wherever you were.
I just realized too, like, you know how dumb this is? It's an infantry hero, so I mean, like, there's so many things that are like really decent from an infantry hero perspective that you just remove.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
This guy is an assassin for infantry heroes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so now you're in combat with an infantry hero, which your entire kit is built around killing infantry heroes. Yeah. Or you remove a support hero or a spellcaster out of their line, and now they're no longer supporting.
Yep.
I did this with a Krulgast for Night Haunt, and now no one gets his buff. You take a spellcaster away from Lumina. It's just all these things.
Yeah, I mean, support heroes, right? Like, the thing that makes other armies run.
Exactly. And then he has another ability on top of this, which is if he's wholly within 6 inches of a board edge, you can remove him and set him up wholly within 6 inches of the board edge, 9 inches away from your opponent. And the biggest thing is this is not a core ability, so you can move to the board edge and then teleport.
Yeah. It's kind of like the another one that's like this is the Waaagh. Waaagh is very similar to this. So like you could teleport 2 of the teleporty horses, the Dreadblades. Yeah. Move them within range of Waaagh, and then pick both of them up and move them somewhere else. It's very similar to that.
And the Gnashtooth is just another toolkit. You teleport him, you move him within range of like an enemy terrain feature, so now it's really easy to charge. And then you just charge into their backline at their support heroes, and then oh no, are you in combat with multiple people? Who cares? I pick up that support hero, I run away, and then I kill your support hero.
You would be good to also use this with the bad-mouthing baiters. To teleport him and then be like, oh, you gotta come towards me or you're gonna take mortals.
Yeah, exactly. And that way you don't use another dirty trick, so you're probably still up at like a 3-up dirty trick roll.
Yeah. Pretty wild, man. Kruleboyz. I do want to play them, so as soon as you're done with that army. I just think they're fun. They're a lot more fun now and a lot more usable than just trying to, like, without the terrain feature and without Swamp Boss, like,
I don't think the army is usable without the terrain feature.
I 100% agree. I think that makes them usable because now they're much more reliable in order to use their actual kit, right? Mm-hmm. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good old
Kruleboyz. Probably my favorite, like, upgrade from the Scourge.
Yep. We got some ogres. Where are they?
Ogres, my lord.
I don't remember these guys. Who did this? I definitely did not do this.
I might have done this one. I can't remember.
All right. So 2 battle formations. They also got big names, so another special enhancement for heroes.
Yep, just
And
another
then-
free enhancement just for any
Yep,
hero.
and then two war scrolls, which is not what I thought they would do, but yes.
I see what they did. Yeah.
All right, so with this, they've got the Maw Path Menaces.
This is such a weird and niche ability.
Okay, pick a friendly ogre infantry that is not in combat. On a roll dice on a 3-up, the target can move a number of inches equal to the roll. Okay. It can move through combat ranges of enemy units and can end that move in combat. If it does so, the target is charged. It's only the enemy charge phase, too.
Yes. I think this is really deceptively good.
Okay. I hate that's on a 3-up, but yes.
Yes. If it wasn't on a 3-up, I think this would probably be one of the best abilities in the game. What it is, it's all ogre infantry, and it allows you to move, and you just need to end within combat range. You don't need to end within half an inch.
Yep.
But also, you can redeploy and do this, because it doesn't say that you cannot run. So you can redeploy.
Yeah, because it's not a charge roll. It's just it says that target has charged.
Yep.
It's not a charge
So
roll. Yeah.
does your opponent
that's
need to
actually
have
pretty good.
two people in the center of the field and no one in combat? Redeploy forward, roll a 3-up. All you need to do is end within 3 inches of your opponent. Up, now you charge. Now you're in combat. Also, I charge, so I get my charge D3 damage.
So ogres is already deceptively fast. Do you think this is? Do you think this is needed?
So what else are you going to take? You're going to take the +1 to casting.
Still good. I mean, that's gonna, yeah. I mean, that's gonna not guarantee you, but better and help you with getting the run in charge, right?
You already have run in charge. You don't need it.
What's the spell? That is it the crit? What did
There's
they give
a
with the
spell that's +1 to damage.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. +1 to damage. I was thinking it was
No,
like
sorry, +1 to attack characteristic.
That's what it was. It was +1 to attacks. That's what I thought it was. That's the one that, I mean, I think that's really good on gut rippers and, or not gut rippers.
Yeah.
What is it? Not gut rippers. I'm thinking Kruleboyz now. The 2 infantry goobers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Iron Guts and Gluttons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that giving +1 attack is good to them. I mean, they're already super fast.
You also know what this is? It's just another free movement in your opponent's turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you don't need to end in combat.
The thing is do you take this over something else? I think the problem with me...
I think this is a really good ability.
I just hate the 3-up, right? If you never roll that 3-up...
And again, if this wasn't a 3-up, I think it'd be one of the strongest abilities in the game.
I agree. They definitely needed to tone it down somehow, but maybe rolling this once per game. So
it's once per turn too. So
yeah. Okay, fair enough. I see how it could be very, very usful. I don't know if
it's free movement, and you can surprise your opponent by they thought they were just fighting one of their gluttons. No, you're fighting 2 gluttons.
Yeah, fair. Greedy Eaters.
I think this is
I like this
okay.
one.
I don't think this is bad.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
I saw so many people saying that this was a worthless battle formation, and I think they're just wrong.
What, they're like 4 wounds apiece?
Yeah.
Dude, get out of here.
Did you not kill the already meat-heavy
Also, this
ogre
is
infantry
board
unit?
wide, end of every turn.
Yeah. Every turn
How is this
I'm
bad?
healing 4 wounds.
Get out of here, dude. That is really good. I would take this over the other one. And that's only because, again, the 3-up. If it was a 2-up, I'm probably picking the
I'd be
charge
angrier
one.
if it was a 2-up. Because a 2-up means I'm going to fail this more often.
Fair enough. But I really do like Greedy Eaters. I think that's really good. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think I would still, just on like a tactical play, I would
You would
still
take
do
the charge one, the movement one. Yeah.
Movement wins games.
It does. You're not wrong. It absolutely does. Big names.
Just like monstrous traits, it's free. You're not getting any penalties for this. So
Currently.
Yeah, currently.
Yeah.
And we have 3 big names. The Gut Slugger. Add 1 to hit rolls for this unit's combat attacks if it did not charge in the same turn.
I like this one.
I don't know.
I like this one because typically I'm just thinking. Well, I mean it's only for this unit's con. So what? I guess what are you putting this on? I guess.
Yeah, like, are you putting this on a
Tyrant? That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, put it on Tyrant or put it on a Stonehorn, but Stonehorn does all of its damage on the charge and its companion weapon, so you're not getting any bonus on this.
Yeah, it's probably just Tyrant. So yeah, maybe not as good.
I don't think this is good at all.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, never mind. Pass.
The one that I think everyone is going to go ahead and take is the Mage Swallower.
Oh my gosh. For enemies while they're within 6 inches?
Yeah. -1 to ward rolls for all enemies.
Yeah, it's really good.
You put this on a Stonehorn
and that's
or anything like this. Yeah, that's huge bubble.
Yeah.
Your damage is going to be so much better not having to worry about ward, and it's for free.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really good. I like that one the best for sure.
Mm-hmm. And the Mega Gobbler, I think, is the best theme-wise and meme-wise. So you pick one of the following keywords, and it's just infantry, cavalry, monster, war machine, beast. So you choose that in the deployment phase. What does your opponent have the most?
Yep.
And if you damage an enemy with a combat attack that has one of those keywords, and that unit is destroyed at the end in the same turn, you add 1 to the attack characteristic of this unit's melee weapons.
And the key thing here is it doesn't need to be destroyed by that hero.
Yes, you just need to damage them, which is really useful for the first time you use it.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. That's like you said, that's very thematic.
And so the problem comes is, what do you use this on? Use it on Stonehorn?
Stonehorn, that's the only thing I'm thinking of.
So
but you're only getting it on...
It means you're only getting it on the Frost Lord. And that's pretty much the only one for them.
Is Tyrant any good?
I raise you this, and it's the Tyrant.
Yeah, that's
the Tyrant has 2 good attack characteristics. And if you start adding to that...
It's both of them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A Tyrant can become really scary really fast.
And the Tyrant's one of them, the ones that you want to get out in the field anyway. Like, you don't want that thing to sit back. You want that thing to be out there.
You get this to activate twice, and that Tyrant is going to kill most things now.
Yeah. I like it. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, and so this is going to make it so that people are going to start fearing the Tyrant again, and as they should.
Yeah. Cool. All right, then we get to 2 interesting War Scrolls. Were these the 2 that I would have bet money on? Probably not, but
no.
Here we are.
I wouldn't have bet that these were the ones that they would have chosen.
Yeah, me neither.
But it's not
this
bad.
Is all you. I don't know these very well, so
they took the artillery pieces and they changed them enough to where they have different niches now.
Okay.
Where, like, now I wouldn't mind paying for 1 Iron Blaster.
Okay. I thought the old Iron Blasters were decent.
Yeah, they're decent, but they're like, you want to like either have like 2 of them to be able to get the most effect out of them. But having 1 Iron Blaster is pretty good because it's an 18-inch threat range at 2 attacks, 4s, 2s, -2 rend, 5 damage. But the biggest thing is that if you have one of them can have +1 to the range attack characteristic and get crit ×2.
I could put out some damage if they roll like crap and you actually get these off.
3 attacks at crit ×2 at 4s, 2s, -2, 2 rend, 5 damage.
Like, you could get 5 or 10 damage off on something. It's pretty decent.
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying taking one of them might not be that bad. It's 18-inch range too.
Does the old one have anti-charge as well in melee? That's funny. I didn't even realize.
Oh, I don't know. Let me look that
Three
up real quick.
attacks, 4s, 2s, -2 D3. I mean, it's funny. It still moves 9 inches too. You're basically hitting anything.
So the other one, the original one, let's see here. Its attack profile has 2 different range profiles. You choose one of them.
Yeah.
One of them is 18-inch range, 2 attacks, 4s, 2s, -2, D3 +3.
Okay. So this is already better.
Yeah, it's more consistent, and you can get a +1 to attack character.
Yeah.
Or it's its shotgun profile, 12-inch range at 8 attacks at 4s, 3s, -1, 2.
I'm probably taking the new one.
And the old one's 10 points more expensive.
Yeah, I'm probably taking the new one. I mean,
Yeah,
you might not hit that for like 3 rounds, but when it does hit, it's gonna do some damage.
And it's melee. The new one, the Scourge of Ghyran, its melee's better actually.
Because of course it is.
Yeah, the Clubber gained a rend, and you gained an attack with the Rhinox Sharphorns, and it gained anti-charge.
Nice. That's funny.
So, yeah, pretty good.
All right, so out of both of these, which one are you taking? Iron Blaster or the Novel?
I'm taking the Iron Blaster because the Scrap Launcher, it has some problems. Let me make sure that I read this. So the problem is you're spending 150 points for a range attack, and it's 12 attacks, which is actually quite a bit.
Great
at
two.
4's 2, -1/1 with crit ×2.
Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. You're going to at least get 2 more attacks out of this.
And the entire point of it is that you're trying to get its special ability, which is rolling a dice, and you have to exceed the target's save characteristic. And if you do, you half their movement. Which is okay. It's okay.
In addition, on a 5-up until the start of your next turn, select 1 from the order of dice. Okay, so this is like one of those War Scrolls where it's like on Friday at 6 p.m.
It's good enough to where I would take one. But having more than one is completely worthless.
Again, this or the Iron Blaster, and I'm probably doing the Iron Blaster.
Oh yeah, take the Iron Blaster and just shoot this off the board in one turn.
Yeah. Like, let's not play around with half movement or -1 to the dice roll. Let's just remove it.
Yeah, what's better, make it so you can't get to me, but my entire job is to get to you first anyways?
Yeah.
Or removing you.
For real. Yeah. So Iron Blaster it is for me, I think.
Same.
Yeah. All right. We get to the last one. Good old Suns, and a very funny new War Scroll.
Yes, it's a very funny new War Scroll.
2 battle formations, 3 new heroic traits. So I don't remember these guys too much. Did you do these or no?
No, I think Rick did it.
Okay. That would not surprise me. So, Man-Skittle Mob, once per turn shooting phase, pick up to 2 friendly Megas within 3 inches, and pick any friendly Gargant unit within 3 inches of any terrain feature to be the targets. Double the attack characteristics of each target's ranged weapons for his turn. If the target has no ranged weapons, pick an enemy unit within 12 inches, roll D3, and a 2-up it does damage. This is okay.
All right. So the problem is you're going through so many hoops to get a not good ability.
Yeah, it's not worth the ranged attack for these, for sure.
Yeah. Like,
I would have any other battle formation than this.
Yeah. First off, you need 2 Mega Gargants. All right. And then they have to be within a terrain feature.
Yep.
And then you have to choose a Gargant ability within 3 inches of a terrain feature. And then they get double the attacks on a range attack.
And if they don't have a range, they get a cool 2-up D3. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass on that.
And like their range attacks aren't good.
Yeah, they're not good.
It's like 5 up to hit. It's like 5 up to hit, something like that.
Yeah, no, that's a pass for me.
Yeah. You know what
Um,
you know what you do instead of this? You take King's Broad Stomp and you just get a better ability.
Correct, 100%, absolutely. Especially in this new GHB, which is removing obscuring terrain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Big Toes, pick a friendly Man Crusher Gargant. For the rest of the add 1 to hit rolls. For combat attacks made by friendly Gargant units while they are wholly within 12 inches of the target and not wholly within 12 inches of any friendly Mega Gargants. I actually like this because you can run the Gargants, the mini Gargants on their own and make them pretty scary.
Yeah. The theme for that I keep on saying for the Mega Gargants is they want to make Gargants better, like the baby Gargants. The problem is that you want most of the time for them to be together because the Mega Gargants give the Gargants like better charge, if I remember correctly.
Bonuses, yeah, sure.
It gives them run and charge. That's what it is.
If you can play the position game though, where you could have this dude on the outside and have the other two on the inside.
Yeah.
To where you get that bonus from both of them. I mean, you have to play like that's like best case scenario, but like.
And it's only one unit that gets this, so you do it with a pack of 3 babies.
Yeah, and then you aren't getting.
And so, if you want the benefit, you also can't charge with the Mega Gargants.
That's fair.
Like,
maybe it's not as good. Maybe
I think on paper it's good, but I think it. I think it's too restricting. If it was all Man Crusher Gargants, I think this would be really good.
Yeah, I do agree that the other Gargants want to buff the babies, and now you have to pick one. And I don't like that. So
the fact it's only one really hurts.
Yeah, probably pass.
Again, we come back to just taking Broad Stomp.
Yeah. I do think Stomper Tribe is also very good too. Is it Stomper? Is that the one where you take the other?
I think so.
Is the artifact or command trait or whatever it is?
Oh no. I don't think it's Stomper.
Is it Taker? Maybe it's Taker.
Taker Tribe is the one that gets an additional artifact.
I really like that one. All right, then we get to the heroic traits. Let's see. Rick really liked Grabby, so add 1 to hit rolls for units combat attacks that target an enemy unit contesting objective you do not control.
I can see why he likes this. That one turn when you're charging in with a Mega Gargant
that you don't control, sure.
You don't need to do an all-out attack, so your save.
Yeah, that's fair.
Stays the same.
It's passive. It's not like once per game or anything. It's just
exactly.
Passive.
Yeah. I could definitely see why it's good.
Okay. Mega Grump he did not like. This unit has a 5 board while it has 25 or more damage points.
You get 5 aboard for 10 wounds. Like.
Yeah, no, not worth. Not worth.
Yeah,
if it was the opposite, I'd be like, that's bonkers good, but no.
Yeah, if once you get past 10 wounds, then you get it. I think that'd be okay.
Yeah.
But no.
And then Terrifying Hulk, he said it was okay. Once per turn reaction, your opponent declared a charge ability for a visible non-monster enemy unit within 12 inches. This unit
I really like this ability.
If this unit is not in combat roll dice on a throw, you can change one of the dice in the charge roll to a 1. That is really good.
That is so scary.
Like, oh man, like that's like you basically just eliminate that unit from doing anything, and then you go into it next turn. Like
exactly, it stops a really good like movement for your opponent when they desperately need it.
Yeah,
and it's once per turn too.
Like think about this from like I'm thinking of like Jed's list with his like melee snakes, right? Or his offensive eels. Sorry.
Yeah.
They go in. They try to do a charge, but you on a 3 you can change one. Now they're not getting there. Now you can run into them and you just kill them.
Like it stops the. It's so good.
Yeah, it's
you could do this with counter charges.
Yeah.
Like,
and like, you may never hit that 3-up, right? You might not hit it, but the fact that your opponent has to be like,
the
do I
threat of it.
yes, do I want to do that? Do I want
And
to potentially not make this charge?
the sad time when your opponent rolls a 6-1 on a charge, and then you just turn that 7-inch charge to a 2-inch charge, and they fail.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. And you get to decide if you're going to do it after they've already rolled.
And like a lot of things in destruction, it's not once per battle. It's just once per turn. It's pretty good. I like that one a lot.
It's pretty nice.
I like that one a lot.
I think that's probably my
I wouldn't
favorite.
call that an S, but I would call A. I like that one. A-.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, then we get to finally this guy has changed. First off, and I just wanted to be known, and everyone knows in the club, I hate the Kraken Eater. I think it's a stupid, stupid war scroll. I think it creates way too much chaos and questions by moving stupid objectives around. It messes everything up. I just hate it. So I'm so glad that they changed the Kraken Eater, and hopefully this guy's used more. And I do think he will be used more, because being able to deep strike a huge Gargant is pretty funny.
I think it's funny. I don't know if I'm sold on it, though.
I think it's good, though. There's so many tactics that's like, oh, get something in your enemy territory and do something that.
Yeah, but my problem with it is it's a quarter of your army.
Yeah.
It's a decently sized base. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do much outside. Like, you go ahead and you bring it down 9 inches away from your opponent, and then your opponent redeploys it because you don't have anything else in your army that can do this. And so now you're looking at a 10-inch charge. And so for a turn, you have a giant you spent a quarter of your army on that did nothing.
I agree with you. Again, I think this is one of the ways that guard against complete tactics, though. Because I think if you don't have this guy, you are forced to kind of bring another Regiment of Renown or something to help you finish battle tactics.
And also, what this guy brings to the table compared to the others, he lost his objective abilities. He lost all of that. He gets a once per game teleport, and he has a 3 attacks at a 4/3 range attack that does 1 Rend D3 damage. Like, he's not even that good of like an artillery piece.
The War Club's pretty good, but I mean it's only 4 attacks. Yeah. I don't know. I want to use him just because I want to see how. The thing is I just think. Gargants. I'm trying to think of like what I'm doing for my battle tactics, and it's tough.
I think Gargants are in a bad position right now in the GHB. I want to see that. I want to be proven wrong with that.
There were definitely some 3-0s from RTTs that were giants, and I know one of them was using him. I'm not saying he is the solution to all the problems, but I do think he is useful in this GHB.
I'm interested to see where giants are because I am worried about them.
I am too. It'll be interesting. Colt likes them. He thinks they're good. I know he's won some games with the new GHB with them, so we'll see. We'll see how the new meta treats the Gargants, but I do like the new Kraken Eater. I want to try him out and kind of see how he fits. I do see your problems with him though. You are spending 400 plus of your points, and he's doing nothing for a turn.
Yeah,
but I think it's the placement on where you put him.
You know what I'd rather have? I'd rather have the Regiment of Renown that is all the squigs and all that from Gitz that do the exact same thing, but probably better.
Well, the other one you can bring too that helps you with like another battle tactic is the Git Mob one, because now you can do Scouting Force. And I know it's like, okay, well they're just going to kill all your Git Mob Scouting Force, but
which means they didn't kill your giants.
Which means they didn't put damage on your giants, which is very good. So I kind of want to play around with the Gargants a little bit. I'm very curious to see how they get around with the meta. On paper, I don't think they do well, but maybe in context, I'm not thinking about it well enough and they actually do decent. So we'll see how their meta percentage is when we start getting more games in. I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm. I am curious.
Okay, and that's it. We have concluded all of the Scourge of Ghyran updates. I know it's a little late, but the thing is like one of I always say when you get time with these things, you kind of judge them differently than when you see them on paper. So
yeah,
I think we have a good idea of what is good and what's not so good.
Yeah, actually being able to see what all this stuff does and all that.
Yeah.
Being able to see it out on the field.
Yep, agreed. We're gonna do something similar when we're gonna go over the GHB stuff and go over the battle plans and see which ones we like, which ones we don't like. And again, this is all with experience that we've had just playing the game, right? Because again, it's one of those things where you see it on paper at first, and you're like, oh, that's a really bad battle plan, but maybe it's not, right? So we'll do. I think that'll be our next show, is just going over the GHB stuff, and then I think we get some water folk soon with the new IDK.
Yeah, the new IDK is coming out.
New IDK, new corn, and
I'm interested to see what changes between them.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, not a whole lot. It doesn't seem like they're changing a whole lot with the.
I hope there's a lot.
I do.
I hope their entire book is rewritten. just so Jed will be angry.
Yeah, just to despite Jed, because he loves that army right now. He's doing really well with them, but I do think IDK is in a good spot. They're doing really well. Well, okay, I lied. They're doing very well with eel spam. I think that is the one thing that is pushing them past win percentage right now. All right. Anything else, Camaron?
No, I think that is all.
All right. I will talk to you later, and we'll start working on the GHP.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.